Hi Libra, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your weekly tarot reading for the week of June 6th to the 12th, 2022. Thank you so much for joining me. Do keep in mind this is general for your week, so just take what resonates. But as well, I do want to remind you and thank you in advance for your likes, comments, and of course subscriptions to the channel if you haven't done so already. I hope I didn't repeat myself there. That's a key moment for you throughout the week, as I do feel like you have a lot going on and there's going to be a lot of laughter throughout your week. You definitely having the best vibe and energy thus far, or in general when it comes to the air signs, because you are the last one of the three. They're saying the best for last. But I do want to remind you to stick with me to the very end of the video to get an answer to your own yes or no question. So just think of it along the way as we proceed with your lovely reading. Now, the song that Spirit chose to speak upon your week on Shuffle, you got I Just Want to Shine by Fitz and the Tantrums. I Just Want to Shine. And I'll leave that down below for you to utilize in one way, shape, or form. Definitely give it a listen, even if you have heard it before. You're wanting to shine. Right before I started recording, in between Gemini's and yours, they had me put my hands up in the air, and they said through me, Libra, Libra. I just feel like your outgoing nature is floating to the surface. It's coming through. People are seeing you very confident, looking good, taking care of oneself, but overworking oneself all the meanwhile, making that money and shining all the meanwhile, of course. For Libra, from the Salt and Sea Energy deck, I just added this to my collection. Beyond beautiful. They're saying I recommend you get it, but for Libra for this upcoming week. And then we're going to further clarify or speak upon your week, rather, with the Modern Witch Tarot deck. Bear with me. Falling onto the ground, things could feel a little bit messy at certain points of the week, but you clean things up quite nicely. We have to clean somebody else's mess up as well, however that pertains to you. Energetic absorption with the Sea Sponge card, Empath, at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Ooh, take a deep breath, Libra. I feel like you have a lot going on, even though things are feeling quite vibrant, successful. You're flowing through and interacting with people very successfully. But it does leave you, especially if you're fully empathic or even partially, absorbing a lot of energies, taking on even spiritual energies. You're going to find that cleansing your energy is a must, a must. Water, Palo Santo. I recently invested in a Palo Santo essential oil roll-on for when I go to my serving job. Something of the sort might be beneficial for some of you, as you can't always light your Palo Santo in the middle of a work day or whatever the case may be. Abalone shell, healing from the inside out. It feels like a good kind of healing throughout the week, where I feel like there's may have been certain moments recently where you just got super emotional or something affected you to the furthest extent, even if you just kind of hid that behind closed doors for the most part. They're saying more obvious than you thought, but I sense that vibing and being outgoing and talking with the right people when need be, or just when the opportunity presents itself, even working. I just feel like it's all very healing. When you're given an opportunity to help somebody or multiple people throughout the week, it heals you. It's just like, yes, okay, that's perfect. Glad I could help you and myself. Moving right along. That's also a key vibe about your week and your energy. It's like, I'm very much a busybody, even a little bit of a social butterfly for some, or social butterfly within all the work you're accomplishing. It's like, great, loved our little chat or moment, or you listened to my story, loved it, moving right along to the next moment, right? From moment to moment, you will shine like the star you truly are. Wow. I just became so damn satisfied. We also have Anchor, have faith, choose optimism. And I feel like you are, for the most part throughout the week, there may be certain points where you pick up on someone's negative, pessimistic energy, or certain factors become quite irritating or annoying. Like, nothing's perfect, right? And I do feel like you're going to need to just choose the optimistic route. And I feel like you do for the most part, but then it's like you have to snap right back into it at certain points throughout the week, or you're even going to be put in a situation where it's like, come on, stay positive, have fun, enjoy yourself. I mean, if we got to be here, if we have to do this, maybe in a work situation or something of the sort, it's like certain people you may have to convince to to bring it all back to a positive way of being. It's like, let me show you how it's done. I'm a leader, okay? Let's keep pulling for Libra. I just heard, let's keep going. This is fun. You may surprise yourself at certain points in the week with how much you inspire others. Mermaid, be careful. I've just heard you're the best. You're the best. Be careful what you wish for. There's times in the week where you're going to be reminded to be careful what you wish for, because you're manifesting like a machine at this point. What you want is going to come to be. Even if you can't see it right away or see progress with that, it will come to be when it's meant to. And you'll be reminded of a past manifestation, desire you expressed to the universe, and it came to be. Even if it didn't come to be right away, it came to be when it was meant to. And then you kind of didn't regret it, but recognized that you maybe should have rethought that or thought about it again, okay? I just had to take a quick moment to cleanse my energy and pause in the middle of the reading due to some background noise because of my roommate. And I do feel as if there's going to be a reminder throughout the week, or you need to recognize that certain delays, pauses, disturbances play into what you're producing, developing, or even what you're meant to recognize purposely, okay? Everything's happening for a reason, even when it feels quite annoying, all right? And that's one of those moments where you got to keep that vibration high and choose optimism. See the silver lining in the situation? Anyways, so be careful what you wish for, okay? That's going to be a reminder throughout the week. But also trust your instincts, your intuition, what you know is truly meant for you and what's not meant for you along your path at this point. Shipwreck, find closure, the end of a phase or cycle. Okay, the end of a phase or cycle, it feels like you're creeping towards, interesting wording, towards the end of a cycle in your life, a chapter, if you will, however you want to view it. It feels like no going back to what's not meant for you anymore, Libra. All right, your connection to nature will be quite relevant at certain points. There's a moment where you're looking out onto the horizon, whether it's a water-based scenery, it could be city-based, even just a field. And there's a moment where you just take a deep breath throughout the week and you're just like, okay, I'm doing it. This is going to happen. And it's that confidence, that way about you where it's like, in the midst of making what I desire come to be, I'm finding closure, okay? It's time to put to rest what won't work for you moving forward. And I sense a little bit of sadness in regards to that, but it's like a bittersweet transition towards the new, all right? Wow, bear with me. Let's do some shuffling and pull some tarot. I'm hearing you're on your way. You're on your way. It's this up and down vibe about the week where it's like, enjoy the ups, all right? Enjoy even the moments where you are meant to learn something, all right? You're a pure soul, and I feel like your drama is quite appreciated. It just feels like somebody important will come into play, if not multiple people. Maybe actions from the universe, the universe working through them, or that specific person to just make you laugh, or just to show you that you are a shining star, to remind you of that. All right, we have the Emperor. There are points in the week where you're quite serious, okay? But I feel like healing from the inside out, we're going to pull one for each card, for each oracle. What you're producing, developing, what you're planning for, it's healing you. It's not super stressful like it is for other people, or it could be potentially, or it has in the past. It just feels like you're showing people what you're made out of, getting your voice out there, making money, helping others, if I didn't say that already, and all the meanwhile it's helping you. That's beautiful, Libra. It's absolutely powerful, okay? I'm hearing a shell. Look up the spiritual meaning of a shell. Okay, we're not taking those. That was so loud. Keywording. Okay, we have the Seven of Cups hitting right into the Anchor card. I just feel like you're very concrete in what you're accomplishing, thinking about an anchor. It may feel like you're a bit weighed down at certain points by all that you have to get done, obtain to, but I just feel as if you're being pushed to see that you're doing things more with ease than it feels like at times. A lot of choices. You could be researching, thinking about planning for a new investment, a new move of residence, or a new job. I just feel like you have got it going on, Libra, and there's some tempting options out there in the midst of this whirlwind of a week and lifetime you've been given. But I just feel like you have the intuition, the knowledge, the wisdom to just be like, that's for me, okay? Or these two options are what I'm gonna investigate or check out. It just feels like you're going to get what you desire quite easily. I'm being drawn to this right here. You're being reminded you deserve a lavish lifestyle, okay? That's money, diamonds there, pearls, okay? You're thinking about jewelry and stuff of that nature. What else do we have for the mermaid card? Ooh, doing a flip. I feel like you're just going to be putting on a show at certain points. What isn't meant for you will feel like you have to do a backflip to acquire it. Keep that in mind. That'll be a reminder. It will feel as if you don't need to do that backflip or force the process of acquiring it if it's meant for you, period. Okay. But with the Eight of Wands here for the Mermaid card, you're being reminded that be careful what you wish for in the midst of communication with the universe, with spirit, with other people, with oneself, okay? The universe hears all of which. I do feel like you are communicating a lot throughout the week, socializing, and when you talk about a certain desire with a specific somebody or a group of people, it could, it's as if you might be stopped by spirit to take a moment and ask yourself, is that really what you want? Okay? And if it is, then so be it. You are underneath it all acquiring an ending, even if it's a couple months or even further down the line. Everything happens when it's meant to. We now have Death card coming out here for Shipwreck, a closure on an ending that's meant to be, but more so as well, an ending that took place in the past where even if you think so, you have not fully healed from it. It was very difficult to accept, okay? The end of a phase or cycle coming to be for a reason, all right? It just feels like you need to recognize that you have to move towards the new. And again, it's one of those somber moments throughout the week, but I do feel like you are, they're showing somebody put their chest out, chin held high, and it's like, okay, I'm preparing for the new, all right? The Three of Cups, a level of celebration for all you've overcome, all you're moving towards. And I feel like you could even find that certain levels of gratitude and celebration take place in a work environment or with certain friends. And it's like, damn, we just made a lot of money, or damn, we're so successful, or we're just really good looking. Could be all of the above. I feel like you will bond with cocky people or just confident people throughout the week. Others as well. But I feel like that's quite significant. It's a very transformative week for you, Libra, as you're showing people what you're made out of, that you're a shining star, that you are shining in general, glowing for all to see. And I feel like it's just prepping you for the new in a lot of ways. Wow. Let's answer your question. Yeah, we have the Chariot and the Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. All relevant. A little bit feisty at certain points, but in the right direction for Libra. Alrighty, you're getting an answer of no. You got a no. So I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Go have yourself an amazing week. I know you will. And I'll see you next time. Bye, Libra.